For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Now, this story was really confusing. I didn't understand this story. I didn't understand why it was like this. And let me know if you guys can kind of clear the air on this, because this is fucking weird when I read this. This made no sense to me. Nipsey Hussle's murder trial has been pushed back again after suspected killer refused to leave his jail cell. That makes no fucking sense. Like, what? So, a correctional officer knocks on the door of Eric Holder. Hey, Eric Holder, it's time to go to trial. No, I don't want to. What the fuck? Like, and you guys just like let it slide and be like, you ever heard Peter Griffin where he's like, no, I don't want it. Like, that's what's coming to my mind. Like, what? What? That makes no sense. That doesn't make, like, pull his ass out of there and bring the fucking SWAT team. Whatever the fuck, those people with those big ass shields and armor on that they do every time I see on TV where they're locked up and somebody doesn't want to comply, they bring fucking 30 police guards and shit in there and they yank his ass out. Why didn't that happen in this situation? What is this, the softest fucking prison ever? This guy murdered somebody. Get his ass out there. Who gives a fuck how he feels if he doesn't want to show up? Anyways, yeah, I'm not going on a whole rant, but let's go over the article. Nipsey Hussle's alleged killer, Eric Holder, has reportedly had his judicial fate postponed again, albeit this time it was his own doing. According to the Shade Room, Holder refused to leave his cell to attend a hearing on Tuesday, May 11th, prompting newly appointed Judge Clay Jackie to delay the case once again, which is so stupid. On December 1st, 2020, now retired Judge Robert J. Perry set a 3-month delay on the trial due to ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, which had already been suspended court proceedings for over a year. To add to the shakeup, Holder's previous attorney, Lawin Young, took a position to judge's bench, leaving criminal defense attorney Aaron Hansen in her stead. So, by the way, Christopher Darden, which I mentioned in the last episode, who is going against OJ, is no longer defending Eric Holder in this Nipsey Hussle case. He probably just couldn't find clout and was getting postponed. So he's like, let me go and find clout over Pop Smoke's direction. So he is defending one person on Pop Smoke's side, but he stopped on this. So, because I remember when the first photos came out, he was defending him. So everything's been changing. Of course, it's been like 2 years. So there are a lot of things are changing. But court officials told the Shade Room that a new judge coupled with a new defense attorney can only mean that it will take a few months for them to get caught up on the case. In March, Holder attempted to get his $6.5 million bail reduced down to $2.5 million, claiming he holds no risk to the general public. It has been more than 2 years since Holder was arrested for 1 count of murder, 2 counts of each of attempted murder and assault with a firearm, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a felon. He stands accused of fatally shooting Nipsey Hussle in broad daylight outside his Marathon clothing store, an act police say they confirmed via surveillance video. He has since pleaded non-guilty and faces life in prison if convicted. I still don't get how he can just say he's in his fucking jail cell, prison cell, whatever. He's in there and he can just say, I don't want to show up. And they're just like, we'll postpone it. That makes no sense. Yank his ass out of there. This guy murdered somebody who was an amazing person to the community who was helping. And you guys are just going to let that doesn't make any sense to me. Something is not going on right here. How do you just let somebody be like, I don't want to show up, so let's just postpone this again? Nah, yank his bitch ass out of there and get him out of there and go to the fucking court. And hopefully this goes against him. Hopefully they're like, you know what, you're not showing up, so we're going to count as you not showing up and you're going to get guilty and you're going to face life in prison. Hopefully that's the case, because if that's the case and you can kind of force, him to get out by saying that, then I don't know. I'm just confused by that. When I read this, I was like, I had to take like double takes, triple takes, and just be like, what is going on? That makes no sense to me. Especially when I see on TV, obviously it's TV, so it could be exaggerated, but every time there's somebody not complying, they throw fucking tear gas in the cell and they bring all these fucking, this guy literally, there's like bulky ass guys that can take 30 million bullets and they look like fucking Avengers over there, and they yank this guy out and force him out. So why can't they do that with Eric Holder? Why? He can just be like, no, I don't want to show up, and bam, and yeah, I don't want to fucking show up, and just leave. That makes no sense. So, yeah, that kind of pissed me off when I read that. So Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. I always get mad about the situation that happened every time the story brings up.